Okay. Can everyone hear me? I hope so. See, we've only got Orsted in chat. Okay, now I have KFB33. Hello. Yeah, so... okay, everyone starts chatting. Nobody chats before I appear. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. What happened to the background? Well, there is also a door, as you may have noticed, and a light switch without a panel thing on it. Because I have moved house, which is why I wasn't streaming the past 2 weeks. I think if you joined my last stream, which I think was on a Friday, 2 weeks ago maybe? I'm pretty sure I said I was, maybe it was 3 weeks ago. I was moving. So yeah, the posters are not up yet. Mostly because, so, they're from displate.com, right? And they're magnetic. And they come with this sticker that you put on, and then you put a stickable magnet on top of the sticker and attach the poster to the wall. Which is all good, and the first sticker you put on is supposed to be it's secure, but it doesn't leave any residue, which is great, right? Only when I was peeling it off, it took like some of the paint with it. So I'm gonna have to find a better solution because I don't really want to have that happen again. They will be back at some point, though. I've also got a different desk set up. So at my other place, I had the door kind of in front of me because I kind of like looking out into the room. I feel like if you have a desk situated in the corner, it's just looking at a wall. But unfortunately, the way I like having my desk in like an L shape with the desk in front of me, desk to my right, there was only one way to set it up in this room, and it had to be in the corner facing a wall. So I have all this desk space, or empty space behind me, except for all the boxes which you cannot see because I'm still living out of boxes. But yeah, I have everything roughly set up, I think. If the stream crashes, I don't know why, but my internet's been fine, and then I started the stream and my Wi-Fi went down, and then it seems to be okay, so fingers crossed nothing's gonna happen. But yeah. Yeah, the house is nice. It's just, honestly, it's not really unfinished, it's just repainted, and I haven't put the faceplate back on yet. But yeah, everything else is set up quite nicely. I have a new desk, which is nice. Let me see. I think everything's working. Yeah, so I know this is technically Frustration Friday, but to be quite honest with you, I've been moving for the last 3-ish weeks. So I'm gonna veto Frustration Friday, and I say we just have some fun doing some TryHackMe stuff. Yeah, I feel like if I'm fine molding over easy boxes, but I'm just not fine. I'm not in the right mindset to be like diving head first stream back in 3 weeks doing a hard box. So I figure if everyone is alright with that, we'll just stick to some easy stuff, and we'll do some learnings. Stream Raiders, good idea. It was updating, wasn't it? So actually, I don't think I actually started it. So let me just start it up. I'll put it over there. Hide the box easy? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Okay, how has everyone been, by the way, over the last 3 weeks? I've made a few appearances in streams. I think I was in Al Hazred's stream yesterday. I've been on Anya Aski's stream a couple of times in the comments. Who else? I think I joined GoPro stream at one point. Hopefully everyone's doing okay though. Okay, stream rated should be up. Let me start the battle. There we go. Okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use my rogue. There we go. Okay. So for everyone who wants to help the stream raiders, there is. Otherwise, let's get to it. I got my Stream Deck installed again. Let's see if it actually works. Yay. Cool. Okay. Alright. I tell you what, let's start off with TryHackMe and then maybe we'll go to Hack the Box at some point. We want challenges. Let's do a medium. A medium TryHackMe should be okay, I think. Alright. Any suggestions, by the way? Oh, I should hide the ones we've already done. Which you can't do anymore? I'm not logged in. That might be why. Okay. Might help. I don't want to save. No, I never want to save that. Where is it? Learn. Search. Challenges. Medium. High completed. There we go. WordPress one, you said fun. I mean, yeah, WordPress can be fun. This one gives the CVE though. Do an SSRF one. Is there any tagged SSRF? Okay, there is. Oh look, Al's here. Okay, so we have an SSRF one. Oh, so yeah, Al's presence has reminded me. Maybe I should give some backstory on this, but next Friday I will be doing a special stream later in the evening. So I think actually, let me double check the time. 6:30 p.m. PST. So I think that's 9:30 Eastern. So apologies, I have no control over the time. So there is a small time security conference, which is pretty much just a group of friends getting together in California, I think. It's called Only Feet Con, or Foot Con, or Winter Con, as it was originally described, but except it's happening in March, so it's happening at the end of March, which makes no sense for Winter Con. If everyone knows who Foot Picks for Sale is, then she pretty much organized it. But it's going to be funny, I think. A lot of fun. Anyway, yes, it's small time, Al, because literally this is the first time we've done it, and I think there's 16 people going. So yeah, I would say that's small time. But hey, next year maybe it'll be big time. Anyway, thank you, JBeers, for the 6-month resubscription. Okay, so I'm doing a few talks with it. Most of the talks will not be streamed, unfortunately. However, on Friday at 6:30 PST or 9:30 Eastern, I will be streaming a special stream where we will be playing Family Feud, except with cybersecurity questions. If you checked my Twitter in the last few weeks, I posted a Google survey with I think there was 11 questions. and they were pretty much Family Feud type questions. I'm not gonna say any of them because I want it to be a surprise for the contestants if any of them are watching. Suffice to say, it's going to be funny, especially because when you undoubtedly ask 150-ish people on Twitter to fill out a form, there are a lot of weird answers that you get. So yeah, it's going to be quite fun, I think. We're calling it Feet Feud or Foot Feud to go in line with the security conference. But if you want to watch a bunch of people in two teams go up against each other with some funny cybersecurity questions and answers in a Family Feud style, tune in. I will be streaming it as best as I can. I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to work because obviously I have to be connected to a Discord call with the people who are in California because I'm not actually going out there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Anyway. Okay, so with that out of the way, what other things we got? So we had the blog box, the Great Escape. Any other suggestions? Did I miss any? Trying to scroll up. I don't think so. Yeah, SSRF one. The only SSRF one was this one, the Great Escape. Will there be foot cams at FootCon? I imagine so. Year off the... No, we're not doing year. We're not doing those boxes. They're awful. And there's no medium ones. We're sticking with medium. Alright, I'm going to choose another one just in case. Oh, let's see. Are there any good... Marketplace, maybe. Sure, why not? Okay. Let's do a poll. Python Playground was fun. I did watch you do some of it yesterday. I'm not sure it's a medium. No, it's not a medium. Was it an easy? Or was it a hard? I think it was a hard. But like I said, I watched you do a lot of it yesterday, so I feel like I probably remember how to do most of it now. I had to sign off when you were doing the decoding of the password, and then I came back on when you were doing something with SUID. So I missed all of that. How did the decoding go, by the way? Anyway, let me do a poll. Which room? So we got the marketplace, the Great Escape, and blog, which is WordPress. Alright, you got 2 minutes. The hardest part was the JavaScript. Okay. I figured it might be. It was like I said in the comments, I think it was a very CTF-like reversing challenge, kind of a JavaScript reversing challenge. Alright, what do we got? Oh, that reminds me, regarding scripting. So I don't know if anyone watched a stream I did a few weeks ago where we ran into GoBuster vhost enumeration issues. This guy contacted me on Twitter and suggested using FFUF. So at some point I will implement an option. I'll probably default to FFUF, depending if this works. I'll try it on horizontal. But yeah, so that hopefully should fix that issue that we ran into. Which is weird, because I thought GoBuster was the go-to for subdomain enumeration. I guess not. What else we got? Mmap without sudo. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so it looks like the Great Escape is winning by quite a lot, so let's start it up. Okay, deploy. All right. Okay, the Great Escape. Sure, we'll update. That's the wrong password. There we go. Okay. Yeah, coding is awful if you have an audience. That's why I hate code interviews. Because half the time, I've never had to do a code interview really, because I've never been a professional developer. But I expect if I ever was asked to do one, it would be just like, oh yeah, I would Google how to do that. So I expect I would never get a job. All right, we have an IP address. Do we want to auto recon this? I guess we could, even though the subdomain enumeration is broken. I doubt we'll have to do this. We're stuck in the Docker. Oh, there's a Docker breakout. Okay, so that's going to be Docker breakout is not my specialty at all. So maybe we'll have some problems with that. But let's see. At least they have a Docker rodeo room. Interesting. You know what? Let's just let's stick with Mmap for now. And we'll do SV, and she will sudo it. And you know what? We'll do all ports because why not? Do n all ports. Mmap. Sure. Did I type the wrong password again? I did. Okay. No problems, just new things to learn. Exactly. I imagine though, because this is an SSRF challenge, we're gonna be able to just go to port 80. I would assume. Yes. Yeah, I've been meaning to upload. The problem is it does take a while to configure it, and it's not just one thing. This shit is Tmux. This is oh my ZSH, which is like ZSH on steroids, and then this is just Tmux with Powerline, except with a config file that I've inherited from about 5 years ago when I first set it up. I have been meaning, and at some point I really will just put it on my GitHub, but it's, like I said, the problem is actually tracking down all the config files that you need. But yeah, it is a popular request. Maybe if we get to 100 subs. There we go, I'm gonna blackmail people. I was at like 75, and then I didn't stream for 3 weeks, so I lost a few. All right, let's have a look at this. I'm gonna filter out all this crap that we probably don't need. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Oops. That's not blackmail, that's farming. It is okay. Excellent. Paul Muncher, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Okay, courses. Let's go to courses. Username, password, admin. Maybe. Why is that? Oh, okay, so it's using JavaScript, that's why. I think. Yeah. Let's sign up for. Oh, hang on. Sign up for currently disabled to prevent rogue accounts. Okay. Is there a robots.txt? Maybe we should have run auto recon. Probably should have. Look, it would have found that. Okay, so we have. Zoom in. We have some interesting stuff here. I'm just gonna shove that in there. You know what? And for some reason, Mmap's not finding anything. Let's auto recon. Yeah. And I'll just do the IP address. I feel like that's going to be fine. Okay. Where are the kitties? They are there. They are mostly downstairs. I can go fetch them. Actually, I didn't. That's one thing I didn't do, was open up the window that tells me when people have redeemed things. And yeah, and that might have taken more time, but at least Auto Recon runs the top ports first, which is infinitely better, much faster. Create a dashboard. And okay, there we go. I'll put that over there. So, I mean, we can start exploring this stuff. So there is, looks like, potentially an API. Nothing to see here. Move. I feel like I've done this box. What do I feel like I've done this box? Or maybe I saw someone do it? Alright, I mean, there's definitely something to see there. XFUtil. This, for some reason this box rings a bell, but I mean, I clearly haven't done it. So... what am I doing? XFUtil. There we go. So we have an upload page. Al thinks he did it. This is a web app box, though, Al. You probably didn't do it very well. All right, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm totally kidding. You're very capable. Click to upload. Let's just upload a random PNG I have. Okay, so it's running some EXIF data thingy, I guess. Let's see the request that went through. Okay, yeah, so API, posted to API. Okay. True. I take on the hard boxes. I've just got back to streaming though. Connection refused. Okay, I mean, so this is probably the SSRF they're talking about, because they actually did try to connect to localhost. If we do port 22, what happens? Connection refused. Okay, maybe... No. Okay. And we don't have a... We can't get anything external, because the way TryHackMe works is... if the box has a private IP address like this, it cannot access the internet. So what we can try and do is get our IP address, which is this, and then let's just run a netcat connection. Try and do... There we go. It's running. It's using Java 11.08. That's good information. But what is it doing? Yeah, I mean, is this vulnerable to JNDI? But I'd imagine. When was this box created? No, this box won't be. I mean, it might be, but it's clearly not the way to go. So I really want to know exactly how it's getting the EXIF information. If it's we know this is Nginx. It's an Nginx web server. However, the user agent we get back is Java, which means it's probably passing. It's not doing this natively. For instance, it's passing the parameter we give it here to some process on the server, I imagine. Does that web server have some particular vulnerability? Nginx 1.19.6? We can always check it. I doubt it though. Let's see this. Oh, vulnerability report for Docker. Let's check it out. What was it? 1 point... No, this is 1.19, right? Yeah, so this isn't... I don't know why they've listed it here. Because this is between 0.6 and 1.9, so no way. Why is it so slow? And this one is the same, I guess. Okay. The problem with uploading a shell script is we don't know where it goes. Like, when we upload an image here, it just posts it to the server and we get this EXIF thing back. So... And it is an SSRF. What we can try... We know that there's a photo here. So we can try and just grab that. Alright. To help if I actually pasted the right thing in. Okay. So it can do SSRF to itself. I wonder if this thing is anything. Thank you, Manicus Maximus, for the tier 1 sub. Just trying to think. Can we maybe do just like a file? Etsy password? Something bad happened. Okay. Well, that did something. I wonder if we could do something like var dub 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 index.html. Var dub dub HTML. Encode the string. I mean, the strings are, it gets encoded automatically if I enter it here. I imagine it's just not parsing file parameters correctly. Just trying to think how we can exploit this. Clearly, I'm just going to Google EXIF and this user agent and see if we can figure out what's actually doing it on the backend server. Oh, you think it's you think it's passing it to the Docker container? Yeah, that would make sense. The question is how we exploit it then, and why the SSRF matters, because we could just upload a file, unless uploading. Actually, what am I doing? Can we just change this to whatever we want, like exe? Will it care? Have I actually just completely destroyed this now? I have. Okay. That's why it was doing that. Okay, I broke the box somehow. Is the battles? Okay, so... No, the battle starts in 41 seconds. Okay, I broke the box by, I guess, trying to use a file extension. That can't be right. What? Did that really just happen? Okay. Or possibly Auto Recon broke it. But really, that would be a really stupidly flimsy box. Yeah, there's an add in button, but there's nothing... You can't get to it. Okay, right. It was Auto Recon. Exactly. Maybe it was the directory busting, which is weird. Shouldn't have an issue with that. Yeah. Okay. So it's just weird. Yeah, exactly, Al. But to be fair, it should work against I mean, it should, to be honest, work against most targets. Still the battle, yes. Let's do the battle first, and we'll have a think. Hopefully Stream Raiders works. Okay, good. Let's do this. So yeah, interesting. I'll try the file thing again then, because presumably even though I did the file, maybe it was just mistimed. Thanks Dark Eldar for the tier 1 sub. There we go. Alright, well done Al Hazred and Just a Guy. And let me start. Okay. Alright, let's try the file thing again then, because let's see password. Ah, here we go. We got some progress. An error occurred. So we already knew it was Java, but this confirms it. Sunnet www protocol file Euro connection cannot be cast to a java.net HTTP Euro connection. All right. So we cannot get. We can't do exif on these files, I think. Yeah. So effectively it's using HTTP Euro connection objects, which I'm guessing you cannot just pass these two. I mean, that does make sense because it's a file parameter, not HTTP, but so we can't do. Actually, we could do 10.10.3.232, couldn't we? Yeah. Okay. So it does load data. Error occurred. File format could not be determined. Or if you had an extension like .jpeg, I mean that shouldn't do anything. It's got nothing like this error here. Sorry, which one? Where'd it go? This error has nothing to do with the path itself. I think it has to do with the which, I mean, we can just Google it and see, to be honest. It's been a while since I've done any coding in Java. Right. So this has a very similar error message. In fact, it's identical, right? And this guy says, for me, it's because I tried to download a URL like file://xxx. You should probably call camera.save. This is, you know, regardless. Yeah, and this guy says it's because I was passing a file URI to parameter from URL. That's not possible. It can't download stuff from the file system. At least in this instance. So that's why that error gets. So I don't think the file path here is going to be successful. However, we can do 10, 10, 3, 2, 3, 2. Right, and we can grab the index. But I don't think localhost. See, now I don't know what was working and whether auto recon didn't do anything right. So localhost doesn't work. And I don't think this worked either. Right. So for whatever reason, it cannot grab the internal. If it might not even be listening on localhost, for instance, it could just be listening on the external interface here. So our problem is this has got to be here for a reason, right? This .back.txt. Oh, sorry, what did you say? Underscore. Next. Yeah, that was just JavaScript. We can look into it, I guess. Next. Right. So it's just where the JavaScript is being stored. I won't take a hint just yet. We'll wait for a little bit because I feel like we haven't explored everything yet. Let me just do a regular mmap scan, but we won't do all ports. Let's just do let's just do that, and actually we'll give it VV. Because I think okay, only found port 80 and 22. Add the null byte at the end of the file name. We could try that. I doubt that's going to work because it's Java doing it. One thing we haven't searched for is this exif util, which, I mean, if we just do Java as well. Okay. So let's see. Thing is, I don't think this is Java, is it? This is exif tool. So I don't think it's using exif tool. We might actually be able to confirm that, or maybe it is using exif tool. We'll see. Exif tool on. Let's just do jpg.jpg. Grabs this, and then let's actually try it. So we'll go upload the file. Right. So like, my reasoning here is this output looks completely different. And I figure, since we're using Java as well, I just think it makes no sense. My reasoning is it makes no sense to use an Nginx web server. We don't know actually what it's running. To pass a URL or a file to Java code to run exif tool, for instance. So it's probably using exif-util in Java. Just to go, we can't use burp collaborator. I don't think we can anyway. I'm pretty sure this server cannot reach the internet. Let's try it because happy to be proven wrong. Firstly, let's actually no, hang on. Shove it in there, submit, and okay, we get a DNS hit. But we don't get an actual connection. So okay, so it must, yeah, so DNS must be resolvable. Yeah, Burp Pro, this is actually not that many tabs. This is mostly my extensions. I have at least one extra row of tabs in my work version of Burp. Okay. I'm just trying to think what we can do here. Because we can extract stuff, like we can use this. But I don't know if this will... I mean, maybe... The only thing that would be different is if, for instance, we can access the admin area. Which I think is /admin, right? Okay. Right, so it's just loading that. We'll get there. So, like, the point is, it loads it, right? But, and my thinking is, the only difference between literally going to admin, right, /admin in our browser, and using this to grab the code is that obviously this is coming from the server itself. So one of the things you can sometimes do with SSRF is if the site trusts certain IP addresses, source IP addresses, it might reveal more things. I don't. In this case, that's the case. It is interesting though. Oh, hang on, there we go. And map finished, and yeah, I just found those two. Did I try X44? I didn't. But again, like, I don't like if that worked, like, why wouldn't this URL thing work? I feel like this needs more work from us. I'm just gonna clear this because it's gonna annoy me. I feel like maybe we should do a Go Buster with this. I mean, unless it stopped back here. I mean, let's just try this. We're gonna do Go Buster, and we're gonna use .back.txt as the extension, because I feel like that's got to be something as well. Okay, we'll get that going. Go Buster dir -u http. Grab this. Come on. No. So this is just regex, really. This just says this is the end. Let's do 25 threads. We'll do user share, sectlist, discovery, web content. And we'll just do big.txt for now. And how do I change the... The extensions -x. Okay, cool. Yep. -x.back.txt. All right, let's try that. Okay. So apparently everything returns a 200, which actually kind of makes sense. It does. But we can exclude the length, which I think we did back here, yeah. So -- exclude -length 3834, and now we're getting 503s, which means it's down. Jeez, GoBuster really just kills it, doesn't it? Do 5 threads. We can try looking in JavaScript, but that would be very boring. This is the only problem with modern web apps, is all these stupid freaking JavaScript files they use these days. Does have a manifest, so let's check that if we even can with GoBuster. Okay. Wait, Android? So we can, one thing I do sometimes is search for, if you search for slash, or even something like that, you can often find URLs. Which in this case, it's finding a lot of nonsense. Where are we actually? Okay. Thank you, Marcus Maximus, for gifting Tier 1 sub to Christy. Remember at the start of this stream I said, hey, let's ease back into it with some easy boxes. I'm gonna search for sign up. I'm just gonna search for sign actually, because maybe it's something to do with the sign up. Is Mike Parsons close to where you live? Thankfully, no. Okay, I mean, I don't think this is it. Didn't they drop that case in the end? I think they did, right? We didn't try looking at the courses page. I'm just trying random stuff right now. Oh my god, did GoBuster freaking crash it again? It really did. Okay, I cannot believe that this is... GoBuster is going to find anything. Because literally all this is doing is crashing the entire server every time. And I ran it with 5 threads. There's no way that should crash this server, to be quite honest. So I have a feeling that we're not supposed to find... I just don't know whatever this is. Let's try it again. There we go, okay. Yeah, so I mean this isn't going to find... I don't think this is going to work anyway because it's just loading the same JavaScript. Whatever shitty Java app you're using isn't threaded. I mean, it's an Nginx server. I mean, technically Nginx isn't threaded, but it can handle multiple requests. Nginx shouldn't fall over this easily, to be quite honest with you. And it's not like I'm fuzzing this thing. I'm just doing directory busting. Yeah, it's not. That's the weird thing. It's not a Java server. It's an Nginx server, which is for some reason running JavaScript. Not JavaScript, running Java code. I guess the only thing we haven't tried is maybe command escaping. But I'd be very surprised if that was the way we do it. No, I mean that seems to be. Maybe if we put a space in there, something like that. No, it's just taking the let's just try something. Okay, that. Ooh, that's different. Why was that not happening before? It doesn't give us anything interesting, like anything useful. It gives us a UID and no stack trace. Yeah, because if I do, oops, if I do this, it grabs that. But if I do semicolon, it does an error. What if I do that? Yeah, and I don't think it is command injection. The only reason why I don't think that is it's clearly using Java. The output looks nothing like exif tool. And if you Google the name here, exif-util, and Java, you come up with exifutil.java. Right? Which I imagine is something similar to what they're using. But I have no idea. Is there a hint? I'll take a hint. Well-known files may have some help. Well, did we find robots.txt? Yes. And the only other thing is this nuxt thing, which I didn't Google. Okay. Which is just the JavaScript, which is just what's running this, I assume. Yeah, okay. So that's just the... That's just the JavaScript library. The client-side JavaScript library, I assume. Or maybe not. Hang on a minute. Alright. Anyone want to give me a hint on this? So we can move along? Because I honestly don't really... We can't, unfortunately, do what I'd like to do, which is use GoBuster. So I probably missed something super obvious. Search exploit? You kidding me? Dot sofa Nuxt, maybe? No. Was it the Nginx thing all along that we thought, maybe? Because I thought we dismissed those. Okay, it's definitely... Well, the only other thing we have is the Java 11.0.8. Just gonna search that. No. Update? Oh, okay. I haven't updated this in a while. Oh, so it's not a search plate? There's a box where to exploit exit tool. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't, unless I'm stupid, I don't think this is exit tool because it's just the output didn't look the same, and the fact it's using Java. No, you might be completely right. The only reason I dismissed exif tool was we got output like this, right? And then when I uploaded the same JPEG, we got different output. Let me upload it again. So, like if I compare these, yeah, we'll do stream raiders in a little bit. I just want to, because look at this, right? This is I uploaded the file jpeg.jpg, original name I know, and we get all this information, right? And then I use exif tool here, and we get all this, which is just different. Also, I don't see why we would have. It's definitely an exif tool. I don't think it's exif tool, is what I'm saying. The fact that also if you use the from URL thing, you get Java, which strikes me as odd. And yeah, the bag.txt I think is super suspicious as well. The problem is every time I try and run GoBuster, it freaking crashes it. But we can definitely try with what we have so far. So we have, let's try, I mean, what's this thing? Okay, I don't even know what this is, but I guess not found. So I guess we could try, I don't know, API dot. Back.txt, which is probably not going to find anything. No. The hint from TryHackMe was something about some well-known files may offer some help, which I took to mean this thing. Okay, hang on. Let's do Stream Raiders first before I forget. So here we go. We'll start the battle. I'm not sure that I would rate this a medium. At least not by TryHackMe standards, anyway. But we're good. No, you're good, Al. Okay, let's start this battle, and okay, here we go. Back to this, and I did update. So let's just use SearchBot again. Okay, we get a little bit more information here. It was PHP. So the problem is, firstly, I don't think it's PHP. Secondly, we don't get any information about where the files are uploaded to. So, like, even if I was able to upload something, we haven't found where they even are located. And it's not like I could just do GoBuster because it seems to crash the freaking server. So let's just... Nginx 1.1.17, so this is 1.1.19, so it wouldn't be that. Sorry, it's 1.90, it's not even 1.1. Nuxt, and then what was the other one we did? Exif. Yeah. Yeah, so what we're going to do is what Al suggested a minute ago, which is go through all the URLs we know about and just append .back.txt to them. So problem is, .back.txt. We're going to do it to everything, including the folders, which we tried robots.txt already. Login. No. Courses was one. And admin. Okay. Manifest.json. Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing. I have to do all that again. Oops, and it'd probably help if I spelt back right. Yeah, so I had, for some reason I had this URL in the path, which makes no sense, obviously. Okay, let's try admin. .back. Courses. Login. You know what we will try is the sign up page, even though we can't find it. It might be just sign up. We'll sign dash up. There is this exif dash util. Aha. There we go. We found it. Okay, exif-util.back.txt has, yes, this is using templates. which is interesting. And then it's doing a GET request to this API dev backup 8080 exif. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. So if I go back to... There's a few things we could try actually here. Firstly, we'll just try submitting something. We get an internal server error. I think it was URL, right? It was the... Yeah, so the param URL equals... So let's just try that. Request contains bad words. Okay. Now can we do this? Request contains bad words. The other thing I was thinking of is if we can control this. No, we can't control this, can we? So what we've done, we've reached this. There's clearly another service running on 8080. Let's just try submitting that. Okay, so we cannot use file. Can we just URL encode file though? Like, where is Hackverter? Encode URL encode. Let's try that. Contains bad words. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. We might be able to find something here. It's... Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Nothing to see move along. So this is just the API then. Is it? No. Oh, hang on, no, it's... So, API side... Oh, wait a minute, yeah, we knew that already. Yeah, no, to be honest, we knew that. Because... all we're doing here, we haven't actually found, really... anything new. We knew that it was exif URL equals localhost, for instance. We know that's what we were doing. So what we found is that this 8080 service is bound to /API. So there's going to be something else in this. I wonder if it's to do with the... Yeah, so, well, there's not really two. There's only one, as far as I'm concerned. So, if we... When we were submitting here... Right, all this does, when we submit, it makes a call to API/exif with this, right? And in this code, it's doing call to API dev backup exif. If we go to this URL, well, I can't. Sorry, if we don't go to this URL, if we use this to go to the URL, it says, well, it shouldn't say that. No, right, yeah. If we go just slash, it says nothing to see here. If we go back here to just slash API, we get nothing to see here. This is the same. Right? It's exactly the same. So API dev backup 8080 / is bound to this / API, which we know also takes exif with a URL, right? Why am I trying to search on the backup one? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure there is anything. So no, it's not exif. It's exif URL equals, like, we tried that. It just does the same. Request contains bad words, which I assume if we do the same over here. Okay, that's a different thing. So it's slightly different then. All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. It looks like it is the same, but let's just set up a listener again. Get my IP address. Let's see if it's any different when we use this backup thing. So HTTP 4444 submit. Is it interesting? Read timed out. Oh yeah, so it isn't the same. So I guess the question is, can we do local test.me bad request? File format. Triggers to bypass the bad word filter. 22. So that contains bad words. That doesn't. Does that? No. Okay. Hang on a minute. Okay. Haha. Okay, so the bypass is so if I believe if I actually do this properly, yeah. So if you try using file : / and then this being the scheme or the schema or however you pronounce it, and then the path, we get it contains bad words. Presumably the filter is on this bit. However, : / was invented by Tim Berners-Lee for HTTP, and he says it's one of the biggest regrets. Is because you don't. Why do you need : / when you could just use a colon? And the answer is there's no reason, and it works. If you were to go to HTTPS, for instance, :google.com. It goes there, right? There's no reason why you have 2 forward slashes in front of anything. So yeah, we can just use file : and then the path. It looks like password is also filtered though, banned word. But we can get at least shadow, which means we're running as root, presumably in Docker. Unfortunately, there's no freaking stuff like that. I guess, can we just use slash and grab? We cannot. Okay. So wildcard, that would be lovely, but I don't think it's gonna work because we could do stuff like hosts, right? See. Yeah, so we can't do directories, which is annoying. Also, I'm streaming from a new room because I moved house. If it takes the file param, will it take command injection? That's a good idea. It will. Nicely done, Al. Okay. Yeah, so we actually have command injection here instead. Nice. Will it just do that with anything? Can you just do this? Yep. Oh, it's using curl. It's literally trying to use curl. Okay, so alright. So we can just pretty much do anything, right? We can just do that. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's get a shell. So I mean I already have that thing. Oh, but hang on, I can't reach. Can I? I can't actually get to myself here. So I don't think I can get a reverse shell. Because if I just do this, it's W again. No, okay. Yes, we may have to just do roots. Let's read the dev note. There we go. Hydra. So can we now just SSH with Hydra and Fluffy Bunnies, I wonder? Hydra at... I'm going to grab that, paste that. I thought there was a... Well, I guess SSH is a little slow on this machine as well. Mid-patch update. Oh, great. Stream rate is just updated for some reason. Oh, I kept everyone there. Alright. Why isn't this working now? Come on. Oh, hang on. We have an admin page. We can just log into that, right? Log in. Hydra. Invalid. Admin. Nmap. VN. SV. VVP22. 10.10.3.232. Admin maybe. No, the admin just redirects to the login page. Okay. I feel like we're so close. Yeah, it doesn't like. I mean, it should detect SSH way faster than this. So I don't really know. We cannot check Etsy password. I'm just gonna leave that there. I think because it's still going to. Yeah, request contains bad words, so we cannot do that. Although I guess we could. I mean, technically we could, because we could like do something like base encode this and then, you know, echo it through. But I mean, the thing is, we can cat shadow, so we don't even need the password file. The note says the files were removed. Leaving the flag and Docker access on the server was a bad idea. Deleted the stuff. Yeah, I mean, we can let's just start exploring the server. I'm assuming we cannot get. Yeah, we're in Docker look. Assuming we cannot get. What am I talking about? Shell access right now. But yeah, let's try to find name .back.txt. And yeah, we'll try /work. Alright, I didn't find anything. So you're saying there was a /work. Nice. Okay. Oh, that was where the application is, I guess. Which is a huge file, I think. Again, files not found. Yeah, so I think, because this isn't a directory, this is an actual file, which is several megabytes in size. Let's do pwd. Yeah, we're in /work. So, alright, we still need to do this. I just wonder why. Yeah, it's not SSH. Whatever's running on 22, it's not SSH, at least according to this. And we should explain why SSH can't connect to it. So we need to look a little harder. Let's go in. Okay, we'll go in root again. So bash history is dev nulled. There is a git config. The dev note is where we found the password. We can look in the git. Config maybe? Can we do a cat? Problem is if I go back, it's going to do that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use. I'm going to use repeater. Yeah, so we might be able to run git. URL as we code as we type. So I think I can just do ls-l. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm on UL. Can we run git? Git log. Okay, we need to cd into root. There we go. So we need to revert back to this commit, which added the flag. And I don't revert comments much, so git. Oh, we just check it out, right? I think. So we can just do git checkout. That. You're in detached head. You can look around, make changes, blah, blah, blah. If you want to create a new branch. Head is now at A3. Okay, so we're here, right. So now we can do an ls. Dash LA. Sorry, in root, because that's where we need to be. There it is. And then we can cat it. Did anyone not understand what we did? We just did there. Oops. There we go. You found the root flag. Did we find the root flag before we found the Yeah, I think we did. I need to find the web flag. Which I have no idea. I don't know where that flag went. Can we just use find? Find name flag.txt. I just found that. Okay. Can I'm gonna do something maybe quite silly. Grep -a THM in the application file. Okay. Probably not the best idea to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. Find iname. No, it's the same. What I'm thinking we do is this might be really dumb, but let's just cat application. Probably really. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cancel it. That's not good. I'm just gonna see how freaking big that file is actually. And why did I do that? 49 megabytes. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Deep sea time. I don't. The thing is, we cannot download files. I don't think we can upload files. Yeah. This. I don't think this Docker container actually has access to our host. I mean, we're like... There's like a web flag we've missed somewhere. Yeah, we can try looking for other stuff. Hang on. Git log. Oh well, I mean, yeah. Technically, I updated the git log. Where were we? Back here. Here. Oh, hang on. Remove the flag in original dev note. So the dev note changed. So actually, let's cat the dev note now. Roots. So the dev note also changed. I missed that in the writing. Hang on. Cat roots dev note. There we go. Oh my. It's a freaking port knocker. Are you crazy? This is a stupid freaking box. I got tired of losing the SSH key all the time, so I saw a way to open up the Docker for remote admin. Just knock on ports 42, 1337, 10, 420, 696. This guy, okay, this guy does know his means. All right, we have 42, right? Which, if nobody's read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that's the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. That's obviously delete. I don't know why he didn't just do 420, but 10, 420, fine, and then 69, 69, and then 63,000. I don't know. What's a port knocker? Good question. A port knocker is the dumbest freaking idea ever. It's effectively a password. What you do is you have on the system a process running as root, listening to all network traffic incoming. And what it does is, if it sees if it sees a connection to port 42, right? This has to be a TCP connection, followed by it's like a SYN, right? Because this is going to be closed. All these ports are closed, by the way. But it's looking at if it sees a SYN packet to 42, followed by 1337, followed by that, and then that. That's the password, right? The same IP address sending a SYN packet to that, then that, then that, then that, then that. If it sees that, it will adjust the firewall to unlock SSH to that IP address. It's effectively a way to password protect a port without actually password protecting anything. And obviously, I mean, it works. It's actually, honestly, pretty secure if you can have a long enough password knocking thing, but it's still dumb, and I don't think anyone actually really seriously uses them. It's just a kind of cool thing, like, oh yeah, actually you could set up a firewall like that. So yeah. So all we have to do really is create a script. I mean, we could basically just curl all these, to be honest with you. So curl has a timeout, right? Basically unlocks everything without password if you connect to the right ports. Yep, and you have to do them in order. So if anyone knows how a garage doors work, it's pretty much the same concept as garage doors. So a garage door has a radio receiver that's listening out for certain signals, and the garage door opener has it sends a series of signals on different. I think they're on. I forget what it is. It's it adjusts. I don't do radio stuff, so but it adjusts maybe like the frequency. I don't know. And the radio on the garage door opener is listening, and if it sees the same sequence, it opens the garage door. There's actually a fun video. Let me go to YouTube. Sammy Kamkar hacks these. Garage door. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. So he bought this, there's this children's toy, which is actually, it has a radio receiver and emitter in it, which is actually pretty cool. And he hacked it to open all garage doors by basically just sending every single possible frequency or channel or whatever it is. So there's a funny video. This video is actually pretty good by Veritasium, where they open the garage doors on all of his garage. Yeah, you should watch that video. I'll post it in chat, actually. But it's pretty much the same concept. And are the ports programmable? Yeah, because there's no actual... I mean, anyone can make a port knocker. It's not exactly difficult. All you need is a program running as root, which is listening like Wireshark or T-Shark would listen to, right? So actually, let me start up Wireshark. And let's listen on loopback, right? Okay, so I don't quite understand why that's happening, but yeah, I don't know why. What's pinging myself? But something's pinging myself. Anyway, if I was to do curl HTTP, oops, localhost 1337, which is not open, right? Failed to connect to localhost port 1337. Okay, if we go back to this, there it is, right? Actually, it's this one, right? Here is a SYN packet being sent to 1337. This obviously the port returns rest ACK to basically say it's closed. But this is all you need is a SYN. So you have a program doing what Wireshark is doing, which is listening out to every single piece of networking information sent to the computer. If it sees 1337, it says, okay, I've got the first bit of the password. If it then sees the same IP address, send a packet to whatever the next one was. It records them, and then if it sends them all correctly, it will open the garage door. So we need to just effectively curl all these ports, I think. So what we'll do is we'll do curl, and I needed to actually see what the timeout for curl was. -m. Okay, so we'll just set -m to 1, HTTP 42, and then we'll do 1337, 10420, 6969, and 63,000. And then if we just paste all this, okay, and now if we do an mmap, maybe we actually try see if there's any other ports. Maybe SSH works now. Could be that my port knocking didn't work, but SSH Hydra at okay. Did I get the sequence wrong? Maybe we have to do all ports. Let me try this. I'll set them in rate. It's a 5,000. It's also entirely possible that Ah, no, there we go. Okay, we have a port. 2375. So it's scanning. So we'll see what this port is. I expect maybe it's SSH. I mean, in a way it's security by obscurity. It's not... the thing is, it is technically a password. Oh, that's the Docker port. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. So, it's technically a password, and to be honest, it has more possible combinations than most passwords would have. So, it's not exactly... I wouldn't say exactly insecure. It's just a bit dumb. It's definitely not secure in the sense of transmission, because if you're listening out, you could literally see all the freaking SYN packets being sent. So the password is technically being sent in the clear. But I wouldn't say it's security through obscurity. It's just a rather weird, weak version. Okay, so it's the Docker port. So, how do we connect to Docker port? Docker port. Docker, I guess admin port? Yeah, any sniffer in that we'll be able to see and read it. Which is why it is, like I said, it's not secure in the sense of transmission. It's like having a password on an HTTP server, not HTTPS. But having said that, if you accept that risk and consider that on the internet not many people can actually listen to your traffic, it's perfectly fine. And it could actually be more secure than some setups. Again, because of the if you have enough numbers and not have enough ports you need to knock to unlock something, then just think of the number of combinations of ports you have. There's 65,000 ports, and it could be any of those ports in any order. Compared to a password where if you take the lowercase, it's only 26 letters. Okay, so export Docker host. Here we go. Oh no, hang on, that's... I've never actually connected to Docker via the IP address before. Yeah, the order does matter, yeah. At least it should. And if you think about the process, it's listening to all network traffic, and it's recording the IP address. So it'll effectively, as soon as it receives the first SYN packet from an IP address, it'll say, oh, okay, it connected to port 69. 69 is the first port, so it says, okay, that's fine. Now let's listen and see what the next port it connects to is. And as long as that order is preserved, that's, it'll allow you in. How do I connect to... Oh, is it a web port? I never knew that. Learning something every day. I just don't play around. I don't play around with Docker enough. I really should. 2375. Look at that. It is technically a website. I don't think you can actually do anything from the website. So... Anyone know how to connect to Docker admin port? Connect. No, that's not it. Docker needs an environment variable. Okay. Okay. How to set remote access to Docker daemon. There we go. This might explain exactly how to connect. Change Docker host. Only one thing to do here. Change Docker host to I guess that's not it. Because we don't have SSH open. It's not an SSH port. Docker underscore. Docker host, okay. Problem is actually finding the socket to connect to. Okay, we can do this. Okay. Alright, cool. So we can just do 10, 10, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay, Docker container lists. I think is one you can do, right? Is it timed out already? Oh, maybe we should add 1 hour. Expires in 17 minutes. Let's just double check it's still open. 2375. Still open, okay. I don't know why it's not working. Oops, that's probably not how you spell help. Should be container list. Maybe I'll just let it run for a little bit. Did I close Stream Raiders? I did not. I just hadn't noticed. Okay, it did upgrade in the middle of it, so let's do Stream Raiders. There we go. Apologies. Thanks for reminding me. Is the IP correct on the export command? No, it's not, because I put 10.4. Thank you. Appreciate it. Should have been 10.10.3. Now it works. Okay, open captain chest. Well done, Yaparasan. Let's go this way. I'm gonna use this guy. Okay, and right. So for those who missed it, yeah, I set this 3 to a 4. That's why it wasn't connecting. Okay, so we have we have all this going. Yeah, so we should just be able to use Docker, right? So GTFO bins has a Docker. But we're unable to find Alpine latest locally. But we should just be able to... yeah. Oh, there is freaking Alpine. There we go. Yeah, it's rooted already, so we can cut the flag. There we go. Yeah, so it couldn't find Alpine latest, but Alpine 3.9 was there, so we got it. We still do not have the web app flag, which I don't understand where that was. What is Alpine? Good question. It is a security origin lightweight Linux distribution. So it's basically just a very tiny. So the problem is, how do we find this freaking web app flag? Yeah, this was a cool box. I do like it. I'm gonna give it a like. The hint is some well-known files may offer some help. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it going to be flag.back.txt? No. Yeah, let's do a search. We'll search for THM with that in the response body, which that just got the root flag that we found before. Search for flag. No. Oh, hang on. How many matches were in this? 13? Honestly, doubt this is going to be... So do you think you did this one before, Al, or are you misremembering? Yeah, I mean, all these are wrong, because... How about .txt? Yeah, I could. Nah, it's just robots and all these EXIF ones, which we know are wrong. And we never use the password, right? Like... I feel like this has to be... I feel like we have to get into the admin. Maybe it's admin? Maybe it's root? Or maybe a capital H for Hydra? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can cat. Yeah, Hydra is the username here. So can I just... Hang on, let me switch to Hydra. Oops. Or not. Maybe it's in Hydra's home directory? Please? Endless H. I want to see what this is actually. This might be the... This is the port knocker, I think. Thank you... X5... Oh, is that X... Seth X? I think that's... Yeah. Thank you for the subscription on a 3-month streak. Nice one. Just Seth. Alright, cool. I have a feeling this is the port knocker. An SSH... Oh no, okay, so it's an SSH tar pit. Alright, so it just pretends to be SSH, I guess. It's not. Where the hell is this flag? Let's do find iname flag.txt. We already found that one. Yeah, let's just try. I can't do that. Find iname.txt. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ah, hang on. No, that's the API dev one. Wait, well known. Hang on. This is different. You... Come on. Nobody checks a frickin' security file. Ping FL446 flag. Yeah. Okay, we'll ping that, shall we? Oh, we can't ping it. Let's take this. Method not allowed. So what, do we need to post, baby? Or is it actually ping? Oh no, there's a head. Yeah, there it freaking is. That's no, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. That's not real. I'm more upset that they put it in the .well-known security.txt file, which is, to be honest with you, not as well known as it suggests. But here we go. Alright, we actually found the stupid hidden flag, and we did it in reverse order by finding this. No, that's what I noticed here was this. This is clearly the operating system, the files for the web app, because of this one. This is a pretty realistic box. Yeah, it totally is. Oh man. Okay. Oh. I like the fact that this... He says, if you're stuck with the Docker breakout part, use Docker Rodeo, when the Docker breakout was the easiest Docker breakout ever. It's literally just using Docker. It's hardly a Docker breakout. We didn't really actually ever break out of Docker. All we did was find a file that told us what ports to knock. This wasn't really a Docker breakout. Alright. Manicus Maximus has asked for Raven. I will go and try and find Raven. Yeah, okay. You guys try and figure out another box. Maybe let's do an easy one on TryHackMe. Or hack the box. Maybe an easy hack the box. Whichever cat wants to be on stream, that'll be Raven. Raven is a puppy. So yeah, have a look around TryHackMe or maybe Hack the Box Easies. I'm not promising we'll do a Hack the Box, but I expect some suggestions in chat by the time I get back. Alright, I'm gonna go get Raven. I have a Raven. Let me change my camera. Yes. Hello. Let me baby her. Here we go, guys. There's Raven. Say hi, Raven. Say hi. Wave. Hi. Alright. Alright, let's let you go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm covered in fluff now. Yeah, Raven's pretty chill. She is basically a dog in a cat body. Like she's super friendly and super playful. When someone comes through the front door, she will run to greet them. She will play games. So yeah, pretty much a dog. Did we figure out a box? Because otherwise, let's go back to the screen. There we go. Alright, let's do challenges. Easy, high completed. I wonder if there's any SSRF in here. There are not. Any SSTIs? No. Have I completed Chill Hack? I must have. I did, yeah. We'd always do it again, I guess. Because I don't honestly remember it. Have I done lazy admin? I think I have. Yeah. I've done quite a lot of easy boxes, to be honest with you. Yeah. Year of the Rabbit we haven't done. The year of the boxes I don't really know if they're they've burned us in the past. Any other suggestions? LFI? Yeah, we could try that. Oh yeah, the rabbit hole one. Yep. Archangel and team. Sure. Aren't these? I don't know how long these are. Year of the yeah. We should probably not do the year of the rabbit machines. I don't know how. I just don't trust the guy when he says it's long. when he says it's easy. Okay, let's try getting the third one. And what was this? Flatline? I don't know. From that node. Alright, sure. Let's do these three in a poll. Which room? Volnet node, Archangel, and is it just team? Team, yeah, okay. Alright guys, 2 minutes. By the way, in that last one, if GoBuster hadn't crashed the freaking host all the time, it would have found the well-known security file. Just FYI, which is why it's really annoying. Okay. I am glad that my internet stayed up. I'll just say that. Oh.
The password is password?
Did not mean to hit that button, but there you go. I just realized when we got in, we didn't even do the I'm in. This is how long it's been since I've streamed. I've forgotten to press all the buttons. Let's do it. We'll do we're in.
We are in.
And then let's just pretend I just elevated privileges. We'll do I'm in.
I'm in.
There we go. I also totally have cat hair on my face now, I feel like. Okay, Archangel 1. Let's join the room, close these two. A well-known security solutions company seems to be doing some testing on their live machine. Best time to exploit it. Okay. Okay, enumerate the machine. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna have to go for archangel.tryHackMe. So let's Let's kill a bunch of this. Let's see if we can actually scan this one. So we're gonna go to here. Archangel. Archangel.TryHackMe. Do we have an IP address yet? No. You know what I might do? Let's see, because I assume we're going to be subdomain enumerating. I'm just going to edit my local. My local auto recon plugins. Why did I do that? Oops, come on. Here we go. So I'm gonna open config virtual host, enumeration. Okay. Oops. Okay, FFUF and right, so we need this bit. So that's fine. This bit's fine. And then we need host fuzz dot this host name. I think. StreamMate is not ended. You should be able to join the battle. It's got 6 minutes left. Alright, let's try this. Auto recon VV Archangel.TryHackMe. Should work. And hopefully my edits to the virtual host enumeration script work. If not, whatever. They should work. Okay, so we've already found port 80 and port 22, so let's go to port 80. Oops. Archangel.TryHackMe. Okay. This is a kind of a walkthrough. At least it tells you need to find a different host name. Let's check out the source code. We have a few links. Okay, nothing really there. Robots.txt, please. Not found. Okay. Well, vhost enum is doing something. Whether it's actually doing what we want is another thing. Oh, I didn't freaking... Alright. I think it's doing it in here. No? Right, it's doing it from TryHackMe. Alright, hang on a minute. I accidentally... There we go. I didn't change my directory. Vhost enum. It's apparently working, but whether it's actually going to output anything, I don't know. We have nothing in terms of directory busting. There are a few actual HTML files we could check out. Again, we'll check out SSH, but there's likely nothing. 7.6. So I feel like we have to either wait for the directory busting to finish, or this vhost enum, which again I'm not entirely sure it's going to work properly. Let's actually see what it's running. What I could do is just run it separately and see what it outputs. Because again, I've never run it before. Oh. It is finding a lot, which is not necessarily a good thing. Let's go here, send it to repeater, and then we'll just try. So we're looking, content length is 19,000, test.archangel. Yeah, okay. So it's possible we can find one, but it's going to be interesting. Might be the directory busting is going to work better. Let's just do some manual exploration. Here we go, Mafia Live, there we go. It wasn't even a subdomain. Okay, let's add it to the host file. 10.10.106.255. Oh, there we go. We have a flag. Yeah. Oops. Okay, we got test.php. This is actually going pretty well so far. Which I think is, so I think it's this one. See the source code. Okay. If we click this button, it loads this. Sorry, that's not allowed. Can we just do the same trick as before? No, obviously. Okay. Let's try viewing test.php. That's not allowed either. Oh, interesting. Okay, hang on. Can we... So I wonder if we could just do this. Alright, let's call it that. Let's do string raiders. And... maybe no directory reversal. We'll figure it out. Okay, victory. Well done, Ya Parasun. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay. We could try and use PHP filters. Actually, there's... Here we go. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to try using PHP filters on something we know exists. In this case, this. And that looks like it did actually work. We'll just convert it. Base 64 decode. Yeah. Okay, so we actually get the file out there. So now the question is, can we... I actually wonder if this is the same server. Let's duplicate this tab. If we... Okay, well my this is crashed, I guess. Yep. Okay, no, I don't want to. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there, but we got it back. Duplicate. So I want to just test and see if Mr. Robot.php is in this directory. It is. Okay, so actually we can just do index.php here. Oh, sorry, test.php. There we go. And this is the, so this now is the code for this page that we're using. So we can paste it in there, and then we'll copy it to a much better visual. And honestly, I think we can probably stop running that now. I did not copy the right thing. Okay. Alright, yeah, so there's the check to see if it contains ... And it must contain this string. There is an exploit here. What are we molding? We're not actually molding anymore. We were molding a little bit earlier. Okay, so this should actually be pretty easy, to be honest. Because even though we're not allowed to do ... we should be able to do 3 dots, right? I think. Which I think should just work just as fine, usually. No. Oh, no, actually, that's pretty clever. Because of that. which means we just need to break them up. So if we do dot dot slash dot slash 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 dot slash dot slash, there we go. So this should get us Etsy password, which it does. There is a user called Archangel. So now we can get potentially home slash archangel slash .ssh slash ID RSA. No. Okay. Yeah. So we can maybe do var log apache2 access.log. Yep, that's loading. Okay, so actually we can just take out this PHP filter. We don't need the filter anymore. Oh, hang on. Yeah, when I did that, it screwed up. Var log apache2 access.log. Okay. Is someone okay? Who did that? Oh, you know what? It's Fuzz Faster was doing it. That's why. I thought one of you guys was trolling me, but no. I guess Fuzz Faster has a payload. All right, we're good. That would have been a good troll though. That would have been. See, I don't mind those kind of trolls where it's non-destructive and it just freaking pops an alert box. All right. Well, we should be able to write. And actually, did I close everything down? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, if we go back here, let's go to center repeater. We'll do test, and then we'll just update our user agent. PHP echo shell exec get cmd, and I think that should work. Okay. Why did that not work? Hang on a minute. No, it's open. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should work. Alright, and so if we do cmd equals id, we'll do view source so it doesn't trigger the frickin' XSS now. It should unfortunately take a while to load because it has to load this entire stupid file. But once we get command access, we can probably just wipe it. There we go. Okay, so we have here Play 5 chess puzzles. Alright, hang on. Redeem after the box completion. Alright. Nice. Okay, so what I think we will do is, because I don't want to have to load that stupid script all the time, what we'll do is we'll echo echo shell exec get cmd into hang on. This is gonna make way more sense. Let's just do cmd.php, and then we're going to encode this as URL. URL encode that, and then we're going to do this. Hopefully that's going to work. Hopefully what that should do is use the slow-ass web shell that we already have, because it's loading the stupid access.log each time. Use it to create a new web shell in an actual PHP file that we can use, although it's crashing a lot. Okay, so it loaded. So if we now go not to the Mafia Live, oh no, it was Mafia Live, yeah. We go now to cmd.php. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Oh, hang on. How did burp crash? Literally burp crashed and the burp browser is... burp's gone. Somehow. Okay. Alright, give me a sec. I need to... Alright. I need to restart burp and not dox myself. Hey, Christy. Updating. Oh, maybe it crashed because it was updating. Here we go. Oh, come on. No, I moved house, Angel. You'll probably notice there's a door there now. That wasn't before. I like how you noticed the paint, but you didn't notice the big ass door that's next to me. It is a lovely door. Alright, we are back open, so I can go to the screen. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Open browser, turn intercept off. And I'm just gonna paste that in. Well, that didn't work. Oh jeez, what was it? It was Mafia. And it was cmd.php. Hey, look at that, I think. cmd equals ID. No. Well, that didn't work. It created it, but it didn't freaking do anything. Jeez, sorry, hang on. The most annoying thing is I don't have the... Oh boy, alright. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Right, we're going to do view source again. Var log Apache 2 access.log and ID sorry, not ID, and cmd equals, I'm just going to do an ls -l slash var /html. And hope this doesn't crash. If it does crash, we might just have to do it from here. It did load. Okay, so it did do CMD. Okay, so hang on. Let's do a cat. Alright. It should do it. I really don't know what's going on here, and I think actually param mine is screwing me. Double quote too much? There's no double quote. I mean, we can just do it this way. It's just going to be annoying. Let's just. I mean, it's loading a bit faster, so let's get a shell. I don't really care that much. Okay, so we're gonna use ref shell gen. And we're gonna use this one. Actually. I think that's my IP address, right? Yeah, alright, so ref shell gen. Okay, we'll do this one. We will encode it using hackverter, which. Oh, come on. Encode, URL encode, there we go. And then shove it here. Alright. Here we go. Okay, do we have Python? Do we have Python 3? We do, yay, Python 3. -c import pty dot spawn bin bash yeah, okay, cool. What was the next bit on this box? Find the user. Okay, get the shell and find the user flag. Flags. It's in maybe in flags, I guess. Mafia live / flags. Is this one we found before? Okay, hang on. It found this, which is probably going to be rickrolling, I guess. Yep. How do I know that? I'm pretty sure I know the DQ thing. I think everyone who grew up with Rickrolling. Okay, so it's not in flags, clearly. Can I just use sudo -l? Let's see. No, I cannot. I could upgrade my shell, I guess. I just cannot be asked right now. So, by the way, this meta refresh tag, if you visited this flag.html in your browser, it would just redirect you. It's just a way of doing HTTP redirecting in HTML. Okay. I guess we could just do our find trick. Flag. Oops, actually do. And that might take too long, but we'll see. It's also going to find all these apparently. Lovely. Actually, that didn't take too long, to be honest. Alright, he didn't find any flags. I'm imagining we have to escalate our privileges. So let's try SUIDs. Those all look okay. Can we go into Archangel's directory and see anything? We can. There's the user flag and it is readable. So we can actually do this. LFI to RC is tricky, it's really not. Root the machine. Do privilege escalation. Okay. We can get into my files. We cannot get into secret. We don't have permission to get into secret. Actually, I assume we don't. Groups. Yeah, we're just dub data. We're not in Archangel group. But we can get into my files, which is nice. Okay. There's a password backup. This is Rickrolling again, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is the same bloody URL. I'm gonna mute. Yep. Yep. Well, damn it. Okay. Let's check out opt. There we go. When in doubt, check opt. Okay, we cannot get into backup files. However, we can write to this Hello World script. Okay. I'm guessing it runs this. Yeah, I'm guessing it runs this on a cron job. So what we're gonna do, we could do PS or pspy, or we could just try it. It's gonna run every minute, isn't it? So we will echo. Let's do touch temp Archangel into hello world.sh, and let's cat it again to make sure that worked. It did. Okay, If we do... Alright, so in 10 seconds we should be good. Okay, let's check out if there's anything in temp. No. Okay. Cuernavilla 24. Explain what I did where. Okay. With the echo? Oh, yeah, so touch is a command that just creates an empty file. So by echoing the string touch/temp archangel and using two right angle brackets, that will append this string to this file. So as you see up here, when I catted hello world.sh, all it had was this contents. And after this, I cast it again, and now it has touch temp archangel end. But that did nothing, unfortunately, in temp. So... This is really weird. Because if it's not running as a cron job, yeah. Let's do that now. Yeah, we've just got these. Archangel. And we cannot get into the secret directory. Oops. The problem is, if there was a cron job running in the background, it should definitely create that file. I mean, we definitely modified it. We definitely can't get into secret, right? Nope, permission denied. If it runs every 5 minutes, that's going to be really annoying. Okay, hang on. What was the time when we ran it last? Okay, so 6:18:02. Thank you. So actually, we haven't got too long. We've got 1 minute before we can guarantee it doesn't run every 5. Because we know it didn't run at 6:18, so it will be 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So we got 1 minute, basically. Alright. Meanwhile, we could run limpies. Oops. Yeah. Do we get Stream Raiders? No, you got 1 minute on Stream Raiders. But thank you for reminding me. Privesk Linpeas.sh. Let's do a double. Yeah, I don't... Oh, hang on. Maybe. Although actually it would be at the... No, it would have run at 6:20 if it was every 5 minutes. This is really weird. Alright, let's just run Limpies. We'll do Limpies.sh. Do not show banner. -q. And we'll save it to linpeas.txt. Alright, we'll let that run. And just in time, we'll do Stream Raiders. Alright, we did it. Well done, your Parasol and GoPro Slow-Yo. Okay. Yep. And back to this. So Limpies is still running. Yeah, it updated, Christy. It's weird. It updated for me as well, right in the middle. But when I restarted it, it still had everybody on there. So I'm not sure why it didn't work. I'm still weirded out by the fact that this backup thing didn't work. I guess what we could do is let's just start another. Just gonna load it in another pane. There we go. Bash. Okay. Is there anything in... Why is this... Come on. Okay. CD/. Anything interesting here? Always looking MNT. Dev directory. Yeah, that won't do anything. It's just, you know, all the dev stuff. Devices. Oh, you were joking, right? I was like, dev's fine. I mean, we could just, let's go to /temp. Oops. And I'm just going to copy linps into the dub HTML. Oh, okay, we don't actually have permission to write. Well, that sucks. We can get it off easily, but it's just annoying. Much. Ooh. Oh, but we can go to Mafia Live. All right, that's fine. Where's my command? Copy linpiece to Mafia Live. Okay. And then if we just go to Archangel, should be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. So now we can just download it. Archangel. Development testing was this Mafia site. Yeah, it's just where the Mafia Live TryHackMe thing is. They might, I guess, we could try looking. I think we did, to be honest. But there might actually be credentials in there. That's one thing we didn't look for. Why is this crashed again? There it is, okay. CD var dub. Come on. I don't know why this is being so slow. Alright, we can just look through this. No, the box is fine. It's got over an hour on it. I think it's just a really slow. There we go. See? LS, okay. Let's go into development testing. We know what test.php did. That was the... Yeah, that was this thing. Command.php was ours. Mr. Robot.php, I think, actually we did get the contents of it, didn't do anything. So let's go back to the one place we didn't actually explore. So actually, thank you for reminding me. But maybe... Yeah. This all looks... Yeah, I think it's probably fine. Alright, let's try and see if LinP's found anything interesting. Wait, what? Wait, hang on, that's in... No, wait. Weekly. This is the top of the cron tab? Did I miss it? But that... Oh yeah. Hang on a minute. It's not running every minute. Cron tab parser. I know there's a good site. There we go. Crontab.guru. Every minute. Why did this not work? It should literally create temp Archangel. What the crap? Try echo and pipe to the file? I mean, that's how we got this. Everyone should have the rights to temp, to be fair. Yeah, everyone has the rights to temp. The only thing... Yeah, touch is even there. It was literally the... It's literally the only thing that we found anyway, and it doesn't work. Oh, I can't use Vim. What? Well, I mean, I guess I could just... Let's just try running it. Permission denied, but then... Yeah, then we create Archangel. It makes no sense. When I run it, it creates Archangel. The only reason we're getting a permission denied is because I can't write to this. I'm not allowed to write to this. But when Archangel runs it, it should execute that, and then it should do that. Do you have the count before shebang? No. That's just why the terminal's not really working very well. If I do ls, right, it'll do ls is there, and then it'll do it there as well. But good spot. That's just because I have a really crappy shell. I don't understand this. I guess let's just echo. I'm just going to call it a bash. Into. I mean, well, I just rewrite the whole thing. Oops. Hang on. Test /n test. Right. Okay. Echo dash e. Shebang bin bash. Copy bin bash to. I'm just gonna use temp. A bash /n chmod plus xs temp slash a bash. Okay, I'm going to echo that. Oh, hang on. I need to escape the... that, I think. No, I need to escape the... There we go. No I don't. Come on. Does that work? Yeah, alright. I just need to use single quotes. Okay. I just want to double check this is gonna work. Yeah, okay. Echo that. Yeah, for fuck's sake. But don't actually... into opt hello world.sh. Okay. Cat that. That should work. And we just gotta wait 40 seconds ish. I'm not. Am I missing anything else? I don't think I am. I mean, yeah, it's listing it. It's literally colored yellow and red, which in Linpiece means this is the way. Alright, we're almost there. Should have run. And it didn't. What's going on? Alright, let's grab Peace By. You know? And I actually need to just check. Peace By 64. So I assume this is a... yeah, this is a 64-bit. Okay. GoPro Slow, thank you for the 6-month resubscription. Okay, plus X, Peace By 64. What? Go. Peace By 64-H. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, now we wait. Should only have to wait 20-ish seconds. Why do we always get boxes like this? I swear. The privets just don't work. It's running it, look! It actually... what? But it... look! It ran it, but it's not running the next bit. Which means that bit is failing for some... Let me try it myself. Which is even weirder. Alright, tell you what we're going to do. let's just own it. So where's my script? We've created the file already for them. All they need to do is own it. Right? So we're going to do own Archangel and then chmod. And Archangel is that. Let's double check. So we've already copied it, so all we need to do is chown Archangel temp a bash and then just chmod it. Okay. Yeah, you see it's copying it, but it's not actually copying it. This is bizarre though. Just gonna check I actually opt hello world.sh. Yeah. If it doesn't run okay, we've got a few more seconds to go and it should. I wonder if it just runs one line at a time for some reason. No, it's not running it at all. Yeah, it didn't run it at all. What? It did nothing. So this time it didn't. It just did nothing. What's going on? Alright, screw it, let's just do a reverse shell. And at this stage, why not? Right? We don't want to do... Oh, I know why my shells keep crashing, because of that. Okay. Didn't copy, great. What? No. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm just going to do it again, just in case. Oh my god, what? Did it just not copy again? Copy. Paste. There we go. I think it worked, because I think I see... Whatever. No, it didn't work. Alright, hang on. Right, this should work. In 9 seconds, potentially. I don't, but I just don't understand why it would not. It worked, but that is bizarre. All right, now I'm gonna blank it. Because I don't want it to run again. Okay. Now what we'll do is right. There it is. Wait a minute. Archangel's there now. Oh, hang on. This is a different... This is a different temp directory. Were we running in Docker before? No. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Where is /temp? I don't see it. Something weird is definitely going on there. Alright. Python 3. We'll look up a write-up because I really want to see if anyone else... pty. pty.spawn. But I mean, that's not an easy box, to be honest, I don't think. Alright. Can we do sudo -l? We cannot without a password, but we can actually look at their files, can't we? Alright, so let's go... we can now go into secret. Okay, we got user2.txt. Horizontal privilege using cron, yeah. I'm really intrigued on how that works. Alright, back up. What? CZ backup? Oh, it's not a back. Right. It's not a file. Okay, this is a setUID. Okay. Alright, lovely. It uses copy, which means we can just create a copy file. I'm pretty sure we can. Bin bash. Actually, no, hang on. Yeah, we do the same. Bin bash. And then we'll run bin bash with -p into copy. Right, yeah. And then chmod +x copy. And then we'll export path equals dot path echo path. Okay, so now which... Yep, okay. And so now we can just run back up, I think. Yep. Boom! Oh, that was easy. That was easy in the freaking first privilege escalation. Anyone not get what we did there, by the way? Because I did that extremely quickly, because I literally teach that on my course. That's that's one of the SUID privilege escalation techniques I do know. I'm going to explain it anyway. So let's scroll up. We found this backup file, which I for some reason thought was a directory because I don't know, but it's not. It's a file. It's an SUID file. You can tell because of the S right here. Let me highlight it actually there. It's owned by root, so it's going to run as root. You could also tell it because when I ran this file command on the backup file itself, it'll tell you information about it, which is it's a setuid ELF file, which is basically a Linux executable. So the first thing you want to do when you find a weird SUID file that's executable is run strings on it and see what it does. So strings will print out basically strings, right? Strings of letters that make sense in the English language. So you'll see a bunch of stuff, set UID system, whatever, nonsense, and then you get down to here and you see this lovely line here. Copy /home/user archangel my files, blah blah blah, to opt backup files. So all this SUID is doing is copying files in this directory to this directory, which is owned by root, presumably. So it needs to run as SUID. The issue is it's running this using system. System's vulnerable to this. System will take on the current user's path, even if you're running it as an SUID. And this is a problem when you don't specify absolute paths. So usually copy is located at bin copy, I think. Yeah. So usually when you do CP copy, in your path it'll look for it and it'll find it in /bin. But we don't want to do that. So what I did was I created in the directory we were in, which was home archangel secret. No, it's home archangel secret. I created this file, copy, and if we just cat it, all it is a bash script. This is all it does. So you have to give it this because there's no way for Linux to know it's a bash script. This will just tell Linux to run this using bash. And all it does is it spawns bash with -p. -p means preserve privileges effectively. So when this bash is spawned, if it's spawned by an SUID file, it's going to remain as the SUID owner, which is root in this case. I then chmoded it to make sure it was executable. Let's go back to here. Right there, that's where I did that. And then I used export, which effectively allows you to overwrite environment variables. And I set my environment variable path equal to this. So $:path. You don't really need to understand what that means, but all it does is it prepends the current directory to the start of the path. It doesn't override the entire path. It just says, when looking for a file to execute, given a name, look in the current directory first. Okay, and that's when I echoed it. You see it's there. It is current directory dot. Which means when I did which CP, which usually returns /bin/cp, it returned ./cp, i.e. the CP here. And like I said before, with SUID files, especially if they're using system, they will preserve the current user's path. And so it did, and so when it ran this command, what it actually did is it just ran this file and spawned me as root. So where did I run it? Yeah, here we go. So I did ./backup, and then we instantly get a root shell. Hopefully that makes sense to everyone. I want to go see a write-up for the other thing. Actually, before we do that, let's do the battle. Right, while the battle rages, I will try and find a write-up. And then I probably will sign off for the night. Okay. Oh, puzzles first. Yes, good idea. This wouldn't work if the full path would be in the back of file. Correct. Yes. Captain Chest. Well done. No melody and GoPro logo. Okay, we're good. All right, hang on. Let's see if I'm still signed into chess.com. I don't think I am. I will switch back in a minute. Login, puzzles. Okay, cool. Right, let me switch back. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. This guy didn't notice it either. That is odd. Yeah, everyone seems to just default. Maybe I should start doing that in future. I just like creating root bash files. Alright, puzzles. I've dropped a bit in puzzle ratings, so we'll do five puzzles. Okay, what have we got here? Well, I could take, which would then force him to move his queen. Well, actually it wouldn't, because he'd just take me back. So that's probably not the right answer. If I move my queenie there, that checks the king, forcing the king to move here, because nothing can block it. And then I feel like that is the correct move there. Oh no, hang on, let's checkmate. What am I talking about? The king can't move there. You see, this is how tired I get. I didn't even notice. This was checkmate in one. Okay. Alright, we 1 for 1. That's still good though. I mean, the obvious move is queen up here, which means so check. King can't move there or there. King wouldn't be able to move there or there. But in this case, you can block the check with the bishop. And Unless we just move there. So if we move there, we're still checking. The king still can't move there. But he could move there. That doesn't really help me. So I feel like that's the right move. The bishop comes to protect. Maybe queen back. Yeah. That's it, I think. Queen to there. Queen back. Yeah, there we go. Alright. 2 for 2. Okay. Could take which causes a take there. And then we take. Okay, this is definitely a trickier one. If I take there, I just lose my rook immediately, either way. If I take there, I lose my queen. I feel like that has to be a move there. I'm just gonna do it. No. Alright, what was it? Oh, wait a minute. Do I not see the freaking threat to my bishop? Wait, is it that? Holy crap, it is that. Well, that's why you have to do a freaking rook sacrifice. Oh, because it's a queen fork. Right. So you sacrifice your rook. Then you move to check, which forks the king and the queen. So even if you did move the king out of check, you just take the queen. So instead the queen takes. And then your queen takes, but is protected by your rook. Why is it? Ah! Why is this not working? Come on. We got through 3 puzzles and it's decided to like just crash on me. Come on. My goodness. My browsers have not been very happy today, have they? Come on. Oh, it's actually mine. No, it's not. What? Alright, hang on a minute. No, wait. Did it? Yeah, okay, hang on. I'm just going to switch to my main browser, I guess. Oops. What did I do that for? Okay, puzzles. Alright. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so black to move. I mean, you'd think taking the queen would be the best bet, but I imagine it's not. because there's got to be something like that, which forces the king to go there. And then queen up to there, protected by the bishop, forces the king to go one of these ways. Well, that doesn't really solve anything. But if queen takes, does he give a check, which means we have to send the bishop down? I'm gonna go with my gut and say it's this one. It's not. Alright. Was it just taking? Oh my god, it was. I sometimes overthink these. I just don't understand why the queen would sacrifice. Alright, we're 2 for 4. Let's try and at least get out of a positive, I guess. Black to move. I think this is just that. No, it's not, because of the... Okay, no, it's not. Forget it. Forget I said anything. That goes there. Yeah, okay, so I think if he goes there, then obviously king can't take, and if king moves over here, I'm not entirely sure what they can do. I imagine taking with that is the correct move. Whatever. Was it this? It was. Okay. Oh, and then... Yeah. I saw it afterwards. Oh. There we go. 5 chess puzzles. We got 2 out of 5. But honestly, I'm at like I'm at a 1500 level with puzzles, so they are pretty difficult. Alright. Let's find somebody to raid. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, by the way. Who is streaming? Anyareski streaming. We're going to raid Anyareski. Yes, there should be a Monday stream. Okay. I am going to put my socials up on the screen. Please consider following me on Twitter. I forget what comes next because I can't see. Join my Discord server. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and obviously you're following me on Twitch. So you're watching me on Twitch, so please give me a follow. Otherwise, we will go raid Anya Aski and see what she's doing. Alright, thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday.